seen the really bad stairs that I have to fix. Thank you, Greg. He always gives me some challenging projects to work on. The other challenging project, this is it's on a hillside, and to my left, in this kitchen window, we have some really atrocious things we have to look at the site.
Some undeveloped land and some partial construction sites.
Yes.
Which are obscuring our beautiful ocean, Pacific Ocean views.
Yeah, so we're going to show you that.
So next to the property are two undeveloped lots which were originally owned by the same builder. He did not get a chance to build on it. So as you can see from your kitchen, you're basically looking out into the big dig. Giant space with tools and tractors, and looks like a live construction site, although no work has gone on for a long time. So it kind of takes your eye away from the most beautiful view, which is the breaks, the actual waves hitting the beach, and brings your eyes down into a very unattractive and kind of a scary site. Again, not great for families, and probably one of the biggest negatives and turnoffs that we've heard from buyers as they've been touring the house.
So I guess my challenge will have to be getting trees that are tall enough.
Not too tall.
Tall enough, but not too tall to cover the ocean view. So we're going to have to, figure out if that's a cypress tree or if that's a palm tree that's slightly fuller at the top. So that's
just trying to soften it, take your eyes away from the big dig, and maybe something a little more green and pleasant to look at in your main living area. So
exactly. All right, that'll be our next video. We'll show you what I end up doing here. And the third problem I'm going to show you for this place is the landscaping, or should I say the lack thereof landscaping. There is no landscaping in the backyard. So
there's a small backyard that looks very much like a concrete jungle, so it's not very appealing to families, and it is it's not a very pleasant space to imagine spending a lot of time with, so we have to address that one as well.
So we're standing in the backyard of this space. We think there's just concrete beneath this astroturf here. There is no landscaping here.
But there's a giant 14 or 15 foot iron wall and a small little sliver of astroturf above it. But it's basically a very cold and just not a very welcoming area to spend any outdoor time. So most California properties really bring the indoor and outdoor space together. Here, there's just not a lot of reasons to come out here. I think this is going to be one of the design challenges of softening it up and creating some space that you actually want to spend some time in.
Yeah, I mean, if there's concrete beneath this astroturf, the only thing I can do is put everything in potted plants. I love this stacked stone. It's really beautiful, but there's a lot of it. I think it's like a 12 or 13 feet wall. I would probably put something that will naturally vine and just sort of cover it up with greenery over time. So that's my landscaping challenge in the backyard. So I'm standing in the living room of the Palisades house. There's a fireplace behind me. The stone is quite atrocious. I don't know if we're going to change it out. It's like this weird green, apparently very expensive marble, but I would have never picked it out. But here we have this very tiny claustrophobic powder room. It has a pocket door, but I think it's barely 3 feet wide. So here is the sink, and then right over here is the toilet. So I'm going to close up this wall, I think. And then over here, I'm going to steal room from this closet. And I'm going to gain another 2 feet. They put the closet in here. It's nice to have storage, but that powder room is very off-putting to a lot of people. So that's probably one of the easier design changes, no big deal. Just get some new wood tile floor there, replace it with the wood. We're going to salvage all these doors and use them, repurpose them. We'll put the pocket door right here, and it'll slide this way. And I'm going to use these in one of the kids' bedrooms for their closet. So we'll see you next time.